Today class we're discussing a data types concept, right? Good. See guys, when coming to today class, we'll think about the first chapter. First chapter, what the pending topics are there, pending points we'll discuss today class. With that, today we'll complete the first chapter. As part of pending topics, we'll go for the first point is like number system. See guys, if you take the number system, so there are four types of number systems, guys. One is like binary number system, binary numbers. And what are the next one, guys? Binary numbers. Next one is what? Octal numbers. Binary numbers, octal numbers. Next one is what? Decimal numbers. Yeah, decimal numbers. Next one is what? Hexadecimal number, right? Hexadecimal number, guys. There's total four types of number system. One is the binary numbers, octal number, decimal number, and what? Hexadecimal number, right? Exactly. So binary numbers means what? The data like binary number system. So which is like zeros and ones, right? Only two values, guys. Binary number system, only two values are there. Octal number system means you have the eight values, 0 to 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values. And decimal means what? So 9 numbers, right? 10 numbers. Decimal is octal means 8, guys. 8 means 0 to 7 it allows. And decimal means 0 to no, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Yeah. Hexadecimal means what? As usual 0 to 9, and which contains like 80 of characters, guys. Hexadecimal means total 16. Total 16 means 0 to 9 is a 10 values, and A to F is a 6 values, right? Total 16, guys. So 0 to 9, then A value becomes how much here? A value becomes 10, B value becomes 11, C becomes 12, like that, right? Exactly. And see guys, when you do the binary number to represent your data is binary data. To represent your data is binary data, require the constant like 0b constant. Either you can use 0 small b, 0 small b, or you can use 0 capital B also, no problem. 0 small b or 0 capital B. Octal number means the number starts with 0. Starts with 0, that is called octal number. Guys, number starts with 0 is called which number? Octal number, right? And decimal number means what? The decimal number means what is decimal number, guys? Decimal number means, so by default our data is decimal data, guys. When you take the data, by default our data is a decimal data. And if you take the hexadecimal number which starts with 0x, either small x or what, capital X, right? Exactly. Guys, there are total four types of binary numbers, like four types of number system: binary number system, octal number system, decimal number system, and what? Hexadecimal number system. Binary means zeros and ones, which represent like 0b and 0 small b capital B. And octal means 0 to 7, which starts with 0. And decimal number means which is like 0 to 9. By default, our data is a decimal data. And hexadecimal means what? 0 to 9 and 80f, right? So A starts from 10, B 11, C 12, like that, guys. 0 extra and 0 small x you can use, or 0 capital X you can use, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, are clear now? This is called basic number system, right? Yeah, this is basically like number system, guys. After that, you can go for the first example, guys. Binary number system. If we take the binary number system, before understanding the binary number system, we have to know first of all how our data is represented as binary format. Our numbers are represented as a binary format. To represent the binary format, guys, we have to know like 8421 code. 8421. After 8, we have like a 16th, like 2, right? 2 2s are 4, 4 like yeah, 8421 code, 16. Next one is a 32. Next one is a 64. Like that, you have the values, right? You have the values. Guys, to make the binary data, we can write like 0101. 0101 means here which flags are enabled, we have to check first. Guys, 0101 means in 8421 code, which flags are enabled, which data is enabled. Guys, 0 means what? 0 means disable. 1 means what? Enable, right? 0 means disable, 1 is enable, guys. In 8421 code, which one is enable, which one is disable, guys? Now tell me. In
4 and 1 are enabled, 8 and 2 are disabled.
Yeah, 4 and 1 is enable means 4 plus 1 is how much here? 5, right? The 5 equivalent binary values will be the 01 and 01.
0101.
Okay, 0101. If you take the 1010, this case what's the value?
9.
9, right?
I'm sorry, 10. I'm sorry, 10.
So 8 is enabled and 2 is enabled. Total the value will be the 10, right? Exactly. If you take the 16 value, guys, 10, okay, 10101. In this case, what the value? I think 16 is enabled, 4 is enabled, 1 is enabled.
21.
21 is the value, right? Exactly. If you take like, okay, So 110001. This case what value now?
25.
25, right? Exactly. So the same way you can write a 32-bit enable. So 101001. This case what output now? 32 is enabled,
41.
32 is enabled, 8 is enabled, 1 is enabled. Total how much was? 41. No?
41.
Yeah, 41. So like you can make the 110011. This case what the value now? 32 is enabled, 16 is
40.
enabled, and 2 is enabled, 1
51.
51. No?
51.
Yeah, if you take the 51 value. And 64 also enable if you write 1010, yeah, 1010101. This case would output now? I
Is
think
64 enabled or 32 enabled?
64, right? 64 is enabled,
Okay.
16 is enabled, 4 is enabled, 1 is enabled, right? Yeah, this case what the values guys now?
81. 81.
81, no? So exactly, 81 is the value, right? Yeah, this
Okay, how we know that 0101 101? How we know that one?
there is a representation, man. In the processor implementations, basically these are followed with processors. Okay, 0 is enabled, like 0 is disabled, 1 is enabled. This is a standard code. This is the code we have to
Okay.
follow.
1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 is
Hmm.
standard, but how we can know 0101, that is for 5, how we
That is
can know?
flags are enabled, right?
For example,
Hmm.
first you have to 10 is coming, no? For 8 and 2 is coming, plus 4 plus suppose that 1 is redirect to 0111, that is coming now. That's what I asked.
Fine. See, this is the 841 is a standard. In the standard, I written of 0101 means just you have to check which
Okay.
flags are enabled, right? Which one is enabled here? That one only you have to
Oh,
calculate. 0 is disable format. You don't need to take this as 0 disable value. Only enable part means for 4 is
okay.
enabled, 1 is enabled, 5, right? Like that. Good.
Okay.
Guys, you can write the application for this code binary number system. You can take the class name is called test class. In the test class, you can take some some integer value. Integer some a equal to. So how can you represent the binary data? I think you can represent the binary data using 0b constant,
0
right?
and 1.
0b. Yeah, representation like 0b, right? It means while taking the binary data, we have to make the 0b constant. 0b 1100. 1100 means what? This binary equivalent to decimal value is how much now? I'm printing a value. Tell me guys, what's the a value now? Let me save this code in local disk E. The file is called test.java file. Test.java file, right? That's it. Tell me guys, this case what output now? Definitely code is compiled fine. Guys, in 8421 code, which flags are enabled now? In 8421 code, which flags are enabled?
12, 8
12.
and 4 is enabled.
8 and 4 is enabled means the what do you expect output here? 12, right?
12.
So we got output is
12.
12 basically. Now you can take the integer b equal to 0. We can represent the capital B also, right? Yeah, 1010. 1010 means what is output now? Guys, 1010 means what is output now?
8 plus 2, 10.
10.
Sir.
Expect the
10.
values. Expect the values 10, right? Code is compiled fine. Java class is called test class. We got the output is 10, right? Exactly. Guys, this is a way just to representing the binary format data, right? Binary formatted data. Is that clear? Binary is clear, right? Good. And the second one is what, guys? What second one, guys? Second one is a octal value, right?
Decimal.
Octal.
Octal, sorry.
So yeah, octal number system. If you take the octal number system, in octal number means is you have any representation or number starts with 0. Number is starting with 0, that is called octal number, right? Exactly. The number is starting with 0 is called octal number. You can make like 0 1 2 3. 0 1 2 3 means what? Then this number is called octal number, right? 0 1 2 3 and 0 1 3 3. So 1 3 3 something like this. Then how can we calculate the octal number means basically to calculate the octal number, here you can write like first one is 8 power 0 value. Starting one is 8 power 0. 8 power 0 means how much value, guys? Guys, you have the
1.
1 2 3. 1 2 3 first case
1.
is what? 8 power 0. 8 power 0 means 1, right? 1 into 3?
Yes.
1 into 3 is 3, right? First case
3.
you'll get the value is 3
Mm.
plus Second case like 8 power 1. These values are 8 power 1. 8 power 1 means what? 8 power 1
8.
means 8, right?
8.
8 2s are 8 2s are
16.
what? 16, right? The second value will be the 16 basically. See, first case is like 8 power 0 into 3. This is like 8 power 1 into 2. Next one is 8 power 2 into 1, right? 8 power 2 means, guys, 8 power
64.
2, 8 power means 64, right?
64.
Exactly. 64 into 1 means 64 only, right? Then what the value of 64 plus 16 plus 3? What's the output, guys, now? 64 plus 16 plus
83.
3. 83, yeah?
83.
So you will get the value like 83 almost. You try to check this code once. So the first value will get the 83, right? Yeah, I can compile this code. Java class is called test class. We got the output is 83, right? Yeah, we got the output is
Sir,
83.
I did not get what.
This is a few fourth class kids, fourth class examples. Ma.
You can
Octal number means 8 power 0 we can represent. First value is 8
8, sir, that I understood, but how we are giving it as an, it means n or n minus 1 you're doing, I did not get there as in power.
or n minus 1. No, 8 power 0 is fixed value. 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2 like that.
Okay.
No, here
Okay.
didn't depends on these values here. Doesn't depends on these values. See, for example, here, can you make like 189 something like this? 0189. Otherwise 0177 like this. Here also we can write the 8 power 0 value first. Next one is 8 power 2 value, 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2 only. It doesn't depends on this number. That depends on what? The octal
Octal
number.
number.
Okay, 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. Guys, tell me the code output of this example once. First case 8 power 0.
8 power 0, 7
8 power 0 means 1.
plus
1
8
sevens are 7.
1.
8 power 0 means 1. 1 sevens are 7. So 177, the first value is what? 7, right? 7 plus.
7,
Second value 8 power 1. 8 power 1 means 8.
728,
Mm.
56.
8 sevens are how much?
56.
Okay.
50.
So whatever the
56.
positions are there, based on the positions, whatever the values are there, I need to multiply to
60.
it.
We have to multiply it. So
Okay.
you
Plus
can take the 8 power 0, 8
uh,
power 1, 8 power 2. Those I have to multiply to existing data. Multiply to existing data.
plus 64.
What
Plus
is
64.
what is the third case here? Third case
64.
like 8 power 2, right?
64.
8 power 2 means what? 64.
64.
64 ones are how much? Otherwise here you can make it as a 2.
64.
You can make it as a 2 means what happened?
128.
128.
128.
64 into 2. 64 into 2 means what? 128, right? Now this value was output, guys. 128 plus 56 plus 7. 128 plus 56 plus 7.
184. 191.
191.
1.
Okay. So if you try and run this code, you get the 191, right? Code is compiled fine. Java class is called what? Test class, right? 191 is output, guys. So next one you can see into C equal to starting the 0, 478. 478 was output, guys. 478.
478 mean 8 plus 7, 8, 56.
First one is 8 power 0, second is 8 power 1, 8 power 2, right?
8.
What is output now? Guys, first of all, that line is valid or invalid? 478 is valid or invalid line? That is invalid, right? Guys, 478 is invalid because octal number.
56, 64. 64 plus 320.
No.
320.
Cool. Octal number means what is the data? Octal numbers allows only 0 to 7, right?
Oh.
Octal numbers allows only
Okay,
0 to
okay.
7, right? But 8 is
Yeah.
out of the data, right? Yeah, 8 is out
Yeah.
of the data. That's what we got the value like error message, right? This is not octal number, guys. You got the error here. So the third one is error, right? Integer number is too large, something like it's saying error message. Because octal number allows only 0 to 7, right? Octal number allows only 0 to 7 values. Guys, this is basically binary number system. Second one is what? Octal number system, right? Exactly. Example 3 is like decimal number system. Decimal number means what? Our data is by default decimal number system, right? Guys, our data is by default decimal number. So 123
Decimal.
277. This data is by default what? Decimal, right? Code is compiled fine. Code executed fine. Guys, this number is by default which number, guys? Decimal number or not? Our data is by default decimal data. Our data is by default what? Decimal data, right? Exactly. And if you take the example 4, guys, here, hexadecimal data, right? Hexadecimal number system. If you take previously, you taken the octal number system, right? Octal number system means you are taking like 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2, right? 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2, right? Now we have the hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal means what? You have to take the 16 power 0, 16 power 0, 16 power 1, and 16 power 2, right? Exactly, guys. Then how can we represent octal number? Either you can go for the 0 small x or 0 capital X we can use, right? Okay, 0 small x we can use or 0 capital X we can use, right? Exactly. This is like hexadecimal number system, right? Tell me, guys, in the first case, what the output now?
3 plus 16, 19,
1, 2, 3 I written, right?
19, 16 into the
First one is the 16 power 0. 16 power 0.
275.
Yeah, 16 power 0 means what is the value? 16, right? 16 power 0 means 1, right? 1 3 is a
1.
okay, plus for the second value, guys, 16 power 1. 16 power 1 means
16.
yeah, 16. 16 2 is
32.
16 2 is 32, right?
32.
For third value, guys, 16 power 2. 16 power 2 means 256. 256 ones are what? 256 only, right? 256 only.
Yeah.
Then what output, guys? 256 plus 32 plus 3.
291.
291, huh?
Yeah.
1.
1. Correct.
291. So let me run this code. Code is compiled, fine. Code executed, fine. 299 is correct answer, right? Exactly. Is that clear now? In the same way, you can write the value for this one, 277. What's the value for the 277? You can write the value for 277.
7.
16 power 0 value, 16 power 1 value, 16 power 2, right?
One, 2. 5, 1, 2. Yes.
631.
Yes, 631. Hello.
Yeah, what is output?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. 631.
631, no?
Yes.
Yeah, if you run this code, you're saying like 631. Let me check the code. Code is compiled, fine. Code executed, fine. Yeah, exactly. We got the 631, right? Exactly. So can please write the value for one more one here into C equal to 0 capital X you can represent, or capital X you can represent 0, right? Yeah, 0 capital X you can represent. You can write like okay 5AF. This case what output now, guys? 5AF. What's the value now? I'm trying to print the C value now, guys. Try for this code once. We'll get the AF. F value is how much now?
10.
A value
Sorry.
is
A mean 10. F is
16 or 15?
A no. 14. 14. 15. Sorry, 15.
Yeah, age 15, right? Age 15 means then what's the output now?
8, 2, 4, 0, 1, 15. 165.
Yeah, 165.
5. Is it wrong? No, I think so.
Guys, 165. So see, 5AF it seems. 5AF means for first 16 power 0, right? 16 power 0 means 16 power 0 means
I'm
what's the
sorry.
value?
1455. 1455.
1455. Yeah, maybe 1455 is the correct answer because this is like 16 power 2, right? This is like first one, you can tell me first one is how much here? 16 power 1, 16 power 0 is a 1. 115 means what? 1 is a 15 value, right? Exactly. Next one is what?
Yes.
It's 8 power 1. 8 power 1 means
10.
8.
16 into 10.
16 power 1. 16 power 1 is 16. 16 tens 160, right? Second value is 160.
160.
Third value is what? 16 power 2. 16 power means 2 means 256. 256 5 z.
256 into 5.
256 5 z. Guys, 256 into 5. Tell me the 4.
1280.
1280.
12?
1280.
1 to 80.
80.
Yeah, then what is the complete output, guys? 1280 plus 160 plus 15. Yeah, so the value, corresponding value you'll get code is compile find.
1425.
1455 you'll get the answer, right?
Yeah.
1455 is get the answer, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, this is like 4 number systems. One is a binary number system, binary number system. Like we can go for the 8421 code. Next one is a decimal number system. Sorry, binary number system. Binary number system is base 2, right? Base 2 10001, something like this. Octal number system is what? Starting with 0, right? The number start with 0 is
80.
called octal number system. Here I can go for the 1 2 3, right? Like 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2, like that you have, right? 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. Decimal number system is by default our data is which data, guys? By default our data is a decimal
Yes.
data, right? Yeah. Hexadecimal means what? You can write the 16 power 0, 16 power 1, and 16 power 2, right? 16th value how to take.
Yes.
16th value how to take, right? Exactly. Guys, next example, you can go for the next example, example 5. So up to now we represented 4 number system: binary, binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal, right? Exactly. Next example, I can take the decimal number, guys. Assume like decimal number I taken like 15. 15, I want to get the corresponding binary data, guys. As 15 corresponding what is the binary data? 15 what is the corresponding binary data? 15 corresponding
8421.
binary data is what? In 8421 code,
8.
8421 code, which flags you have to enable? I think 1111, right?
8421.
All are enabled, right? Means what the corresponding binary value? The corresponding binary value will be the 1111, right?
1111.
Yeah, corresponding binary value will be what? 1111, right? Exactly. So if you compile this code, code is compile find. So the class is called test class. No. Just directly you're printing A1, right? We have to convert this A1 into which format, guys? Binary format or not? To convert the
Binary
binary
format.
format, integer dot, we have the method name is called binary string. Okay, we have the method name is called what? Two binary string, guys. I think two binary string method is there. Two binary string we are converting like this. Now you can compile this code. So we can convert this code. Code is compiled fine. So Java the class is called what? Test class, right? Exactly. Now you can see the output, guys. We got the output is 1111, right? This is the corresponding binary number. Guys, 15 corresponding binary number is what? 1111, right? Exactly. Guys, 7, what is the binary number? 7, what is the binary number?
0111.
Yeah, 0111, right? 3 ones, right? But you'll get the output just like 3 ones, right? Yeah.
Okay.
You'll get the output is what? Just 3 ones, right? If you take the 12 means what's the output, guys? 12 means what's the output now?
1100.
1100, right?
1100.
Exactly. So
Yes.
1100. So 1100, right? Exactly. If you take the 15 means the corresponding binary data is what? 1111, right? All are ones, you will get the output. Yes, 8421 code you have to check. 8421 code, which if you enable which flags, you will get the 15. Which flags you can enable? If 8421 code, 8 enabled, 4 is enabled, 2 is enabled, 1 is enabled, then you will get the 15, right? In 8421 code, we have to enable all the flags, then we will get the two binary string is what? Two binary string is what? corresponding binary value, right? Exactly. For the 15 guys, I want to get the corresponding 15 is there int b equal to, I can make the 120. 120, I want to get the corresponding octal number, guys. 120, we can get the octal string. To get the octal string, we have this method like 2 octal string. Guys, 120, how can we convert into octal format? 120, if you take a 15 also no problem, but let me check the 15 octal string, the method name is correct or not. First of all, yeah, method name is correct. Yeah, 120 was the octal string, guys. Yes, to get the octal string basically, how can we calculate the octal string, guys? How can you get the octal string? Decimal to octal means
0 to 7
mm.
into 8
How
multiplied by
we
8.
multiply by 8. Okay, that I don't know.
Starts with
Let me
okay.
check the 120 here. 120, yeah, 120 value. If you check the
Okay.
120 value, basically, you can take the code like this. So left hand side, you can take the 8 value now. If you
Yeah.
take the 8 value, 8, 8,
8 into 8 power 0.
8 12 120 means what the value, division value?
Better you can write it 0 to 7. You
It
can
goes
write
to
it
15.
0 to
0 to 7. You can write afterwards
0,
8
1,
8 will
2,
put and
3, 4, 5,
yes,
6,
correct.
7, 8.
Like that you can write
0 to 7 only.
0 to yeah, correct. Afterwards we can calculate 8 power 0. First one is 8 power 0. What are the min max value we can calculate? 8 mean 1.
What are you doing, man?
140, 15.
That's a difficult task.
No,
Like binary, you can't
maybe
do
he
it.
has some. I'm thinking like he's
Here,
having few loss.
max is difficult. Max is a difficult.
Yeah, difficult, huh? Difficult means you can ignore, man.
Not a difficult.
Not
Not a
a-
difficult. You can write it and then I'll calculate.
Okay, then fine. Here 120 means 8 division value is how much here? 8,
15.
Yeah, 15.
8
15.
15, huh? 8
Yeah,
15 is 120 here.
yes, correct.
Yeah, you can make the 0 value here, right? 0 reminder, right? Exactly.
Yes.
In the same way, we can make the next value also. Next value, what we will do? 8, right? 8 ones are
Yes.
8.
One.
I think 8 ones are 8 ones are 8.
7 is the
What?
reminder.
Reminder how much?
7.
7, huh? Yeah. So in this case, what happened, guys? It will take the hexadecimal number means it will take the values like this, right? This value like this. Yes or no? It
So
will take the
7, 7,
Yes,
1,
yes.
170, right? It will take the values like this.
Yes.
170. I
Okay.
think it is simple, right? When compared to your values.
Yeah, yeah. That one is simple.
Yeah, this is like 170. You can take 170. So 120 corresponding octal number is the 170 we expected, right? Then code is compiled fine, code executed fine. You will get the 17 only. Why 17?
It's ignoring 0.
No. Then you can compile this code. Code is compiled fine, code executed fine. 17 only. Why ignoring 0 now? 815,
We take one more number.
815, sir. Yeah, can you please take one more number? You can take like 110 then. 110 means what? Otherwise 160 you can take better. Because, yeah, 160 means
Divided by 20.
divided by 20, yeah?
Divided by 8. Yeah.
If you take the values like 20.
Now, if we take 160, the value should be 24 if it is ignoring 0.
That's what you have to check. So here 20, right? Here 20 means remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. Then the value
And
next
again
is how much here?
8 twos.
8 twos are, right? 8 twos are 16. If 8 twos
Reminder
are
4.
16, remainder is 4, right? So as per ignoring the 0 means you get the output is 24. If it is not
4.
ignoring means you get the 240, right? This value is likely how to take the data. Let me check
Yes.
with 160 here better. So integer, yeah. Can I take directly value? So integer to octal string of 160, right? Directly here.
Yes.
160 if we take like this. So we can compile this code. Code is compiled fine. So Java the class is called which class? Test class, right? Oh. No, it has to
240 is
take
coming.
this 240 coming. Then why 718 is
Just do one thing. In place of
no, no,
160, you just take 120 and try.
cool. It has to take that value. It has to take that value. So it has to take the 170 only. But the problem is here we are passing which value, guys? A, right?
String.
A value, it should be B.
It should be A
Oh,
value is
okay,
16,
okay.
right? That's what we got the output is 7.
Sorry.
Here we have to pass the B value, right? Exactly. If we pass the B means we expect output is what? 170, right?
Once.
So it is 170. Then code is compiled fine, code is executed fine, right? Yeah, we got the output is clearly 170 and this is like 240, right? Is it clear now? This is like binary number.
Yes.
This is like decimal number, guys. Converting the decimal number to corresponding binary number, and this is like which one, guys? Decimal number converting corresponding octal number. In the same way, can you please take hexadecimal number? If you take hexadecimal number into C equal to, can you make like 100 here, 100 here. So system dot out dot println of, yeah, system dot out dot println of. You can take the two hexa string. Which one, guys? Two a hex string. Hex string is, I think, correct method. Method names, yeah, two hex string is correct method. It's fine. Here you have to pass which value, guys? Here C value. If it is a if you want, if you are converting octal number means what we are taking the data here, 0 value, 8 value, right? Reminder, like what is this
8,
name, guys?
16.
LCM, LCM concept, right? Is
LCM. Yes, sir.
okay.
BCR.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay. Next one is what, guys? You have to take the 100 value, 100 corresponding hexadecimal number. If you take the 100 corresponding hexadecimal number is here you can take the 16, right? 16 value here. Yeah, 16 means what the value is? 16. 16 6 there.
16, 96.
96, 96 means remainder 4, right? So what is the expected value now? Guys, what is the expected value? Wait, what is the expected value, man? We'll get the 64 is the expected value, right?
64.
Yeah,
64.
64 is expected value. Then you can run this code, you can compile this code, code is compiled fine. So the class is called test class. We got output 64, right? Exactly. In the same way, you try to check for the 200 here to the extra string of 200 now. So if you check for the 200, then what is the value, guys? If you make the value is like 200, if you make the value is like 200 here, 200, here you can check the 16 value. Yeah, 16 value. Now what is the output, guys? 16 tens are 160. No,
12 and 8 is remaining.
better to you can make the 4 and 300.
128. 128 for 200.
200, huh?
Hmm.
320 better. We make it the 320. Calculations will be easy. If you make the 320 here, yeah. So to understand the point, calculation should be clear, right? You can make the 320, guys.
This will be 20.
Hmm?
20.
Oh my god, 320. 320 means 20 is the value.
20. 15 and 60.
Yeah, 320 can calculate once. 320 means here you can put the 16 value.
16.
1620 is that right? Yeah,
140.
1620 get 0, right? 0. Next value will be the 16 ones, right? 16 ones. 16 ones means what? 16, right?
4 reminder.
Okay. 16 ones are 16. One remainder is how much here? 4, right?
4.
Remainder is a 4.
140.
Expected value is what? 140, right?
140.
Exactly.
Mm.
Guys, like this binary number means you're getting directly binary number based on the 8421 code. You will get this one data is based on 8421 code. Octal data you're getting taking the LCM of 8. 16 digits, 16 bit you're getting like hexadecimal number, you're getting the LCM of 8, right? 16, right? Exactly, guys. So this is like number system representation, guys. Basically, in the web applications level, we will not use these concepts. Mostly in the circuit designing, all level we use. But anyhow, the points are important, right? Code is compiled fine. The Java class executed fine. At last, we got the output is what? 140, right? Is that clear? Just you can take this all the points, guys, later when you see the video, otherwise when you when you write the notes, okay? Exactly. So guys, are you clear now? This is a conversion process, guys. Conversion of what? Binary conversion of what? Decimal to. So binary comma octal comma hexadecimal, right?
Hexa.
Hexadecimal, right? Exactly, guys. Okay, this is fine. This is sufficient. Okay, so too much conversions. Don't think about the too much conversions. What are the conversions we done? This is fine. Two binary string, two octal string, two hexadecimal string. So total binary number system. Total how many times, guys? Total four types of number system. One is a binary number
4.
system, octal number system, decimal number system, and hexadecimal number system, right? So this is like binary data. To get
Yeah.
the binary data, 8421 code we have to check. This is a standard we have to follow for the processing. So 0101, which flags are enabled, we have to calculate that value. So to represent the binary number system, we require the 0b constant, 0b or small, 0 small b or 0 capital B, and octal number system starting with 0. Here you can make the values like 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. Here also 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2, right? So 8 power 0 into 3, 8 power 1 into 2, 8 power 2 into 1. Here 8 power 0 into 7, 8 power 0, 8 power 1 into 7, 8 power 2 into 2, right? Exactly. Decimal number system, guys, by default our data is decimal number system. So for the decimal number system, there is no calculations required. Calculations are not required. And hexadecimal number system, guys, if you take the hexadecimal number system representing like 0x, right? 0x 5AF, something like this. Conversion of what? Decimal to binary and decimal to binary and octal and hexadecimal, right? And hexadecimal, right?
Mm.
Guys, are you clear now? That is
Yes.
information about your number system, guys, basically. This is information about whatever number system is. Exactly. Okay, sir, one more thing here. The Java contains one small point you remember, like Java identifier. Example, I didn't discuss identifier, right? Java identifier. Identifier means what? Any name in Java is called identifier, guys. Just names actually. So any name in Java, any name in Java, like like method name, method name, any name in Java like method name, you can take the class name and variable name. Any name in Java, guys. Any name in Java is called identifier, right? Any name in Java like method name, class name, variable name is called what? Identifier, right? Exactly. Guys, while taking the names, say maybe class name, method name, variable names, you have to follow some rules and regulations, right? Identifier means any name in Java is called identifier, guys. While taking the identifier, we have to follow some rules and regulations, right? What are the rules we have to follow while taking this identifier? Then you have to check the rules, right? The rule one, guys, the identifier contains small a to z. The identifier contains small a to z. The first rule, guys, the identifier contains what? Rules, guys. The rule one. The identifier contains small a to z, and it contains capital A to z, no problem, and it contains 0 to 9. It contains small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, and underscore comma dollar. Underscore and dollar is allowed, guys. Underscore dollar, but should not start with number, guys. Should not tell me, guys. Should not start with what? Should not start with the number and does not allow special characters. Does not allow special characters, right? Yeah, special characters, right? Exactly, special characters, guys. That's information. Even the dollar and underscore is a special characters, guys, but a dollar and underscore is allowed basically. Guys, identifier contains what? The identifier contains small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, underscore dollar, but should not start with what? Number. While taking the class name, method name, variable name, guys, don't start the number and does not allow special characters, right? And does not allow what? Special characters. For example, if you take the class name is called test123. Guys, this line is valid or invalid? Test123. Class name is called identifier, right? This identifier contains small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, underscore and dollar, but should not start with a number, right? And does not allow special symbols. Then class test123 is valid or invalid now? Guys, class test123 is valid or invalid?
Valid. Valid.
It's valid, right? Next one is what you can take the class 123 test is valid or invalid? What
Invalid.
test? It is like invalid, right? Exactly. If you take the test star 123 is valid or invalid now?
Special character is there.
Yeah,
Not
star is a
valid.
special character, right? Star is a special character means what? Invalid. If you take the class test underscore 123, even the underscore is a special character,
Valid.
but it is underscore is allowed, right? Valid. If we take the underscore test class, is it valid or invalid here? Definitely valid, right? So it
Valid.
doesn't start with a number. It doesn't start with number, but remaining are valid, right? Exactly. Guys, any cases you want me to check?
Ratan sir, can you remove comma from next to the dollar sign? It's creating confusion.
Okay. Underscore and dollar, but not should not start with number and does not have special characters, right? Exactly. That's a case one, guys. If you take the case two, the rule for the identifiers must be unique, guys. Duplicate identifiers are not allowed. The identifier must be what? Unique, right?
Unique.
Unique means what? You can take the class A. Again, if you take the class A, the duplicate names, right? Guys, the duplicate names are valid or invalid? Huh?
Invalid.
This is like invalid, right? Invalid because duplicate identifier, right? Duplicate names. Duplicate names, right? The class A is invalid, right? Two names are not valid, guys. And if you take the rule number 3, the identifiers are case sensitive. Okay, the identifiers are what? The identifier is what? Case sensitive, right? Yeah, the identifier is what? Case sensitive. The identifier is a case sensitive means what? If we take the class test class, inside the test class, I declared a equal to 10. This is valid identifier, variable name, capital A equal 20. These two are valid or invalid, guys? Small a is different and capital A is different, right? Definitely. Guys, I think small a is different and the capital A is different because variable name is identifier. Small identifiers are case sensitive. Case sensitive means what? Small a is different and what? The capital A is different. So both are valid,
Okay.
right? Yeah, the valid case, guys. So here you can say valid variable names, right? Valid variable names, right? Exactly. That's the case 3, guys. And if you take the case 4, the identifier contains small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9 underscore dollar, but should not start with a number and does not have special characters. Identifiers must be unique. The identifiers are case sensitive, right? The rule 4 here, identifier, see guys, I can take the class test to something like this. Do you have any length limit for this class? Class name? Identifiers, any length limit is there? Or you can take any number of characters, no problem. There's identifier, there is identifier, there is no length limit, guys. So there is no, tell me guys, there is no length limit, right? So you can take any length, guys, no problem. It's recommended to take the less than 32 characters, guys. More than 32 characters means it's not that much readable format, right? Yeah, it's not that much readable format, guys. It's recommended to take the less than 32 characters, right? Exactly. Identify there is no length limit, guys. Basically, identify there is no length limit, right? Exactly. And if we take the fifth one here, the rule number 5, identifier, guys. Keywords are not allowed as identifiers. Okay, keywords are not allowed as a identifier, right? Identifier. Keywords are not allowed as identifier means, see guys, int try equal to 10. Int try equal 10 means what? Here I taken the variable name is what? Try, right? A try is a keyword, right? Then it is allowed or not allowed?
Not.
Invalid, right? So definitely it is what? Invalid, guys. You can take the int new equal to 20. Is it valid here? Definitely it is invalid, right?
Invalid.
So int tell me guys, int this equal to 30. This is valid, invalid, invalid, right? Because these all are the keywords, right? These all are the keywords. Keywords are not allowed as identifiers. Keywords are not allowed as a identifiers, right? Exactly. That's rule number 5. And if you take the one more rule, guys, last rule number 6. If you take the rule number 6, I take in the predefined class names as identifier. Int string equal to 100. Is it valid or invalid here? What is a variable name I take in? A variable name I take in the string, right? Yeah, here identifier I take in the string class, right? I take in the predefined class name as I take in the predefined class name as identifier. Then I guess predefined class name as identifier recommend or not recommend? Valid or invalid?
Invalid.
Yeah, predefined class name as identifier, guys. Whether it is valid or invalid means we have to run this code once. I'm trying to print the string here. I'm trying to print the string here. Now we try to compile this code. Definitely code is compiled fine. Java the class is called what? Test class. We got the output also, right? Even 100, right? Yeah. Then what the conclusion, guys? It is possible to take the. It is possible to take the Predefined class name is identified, right? Yeah, predefined class name is identified.
Yes.
And even it is possible to take the interface name also. Serializable is basically interface. Serializable is interface. It is possible to take the predefined class names, interface names, enum names, exception names, error names as identifiers, guys. But recommended or not recommended?
Not recommended.
Not recommended, right? Exactly. So it is possible to take the predefined class names and interface names as identified, but recommended or not recommended means definitely which is not recommended, right? We got the output is 100 and 200 or not? Guys, we got the output is what? 100 and 200, right? Exactly. Yeah, that is the information, guys. The roll number how much here? 6, right? So it is possible to take, it is possible to, yeah, it is possible to take, it is possible to take what? Predefined class names what? Predefined class names and interface names as identified. Yeah, predefined class names and interface names as identified. But it is recommended or not recommended, guys? It is possible
Not
to take the predefined class names and interface name. It's possible to take the predefined class names and interface names as identified, but it is not recommended, right? But it is what? Not recommended, right? Exactly, guys. This code is valid, guys, but not recommended, right? Yeah, that is called basic identifier we have to follow, guys. Guys, are you clear? The identifier means what? Any name in Java, like method name, class name, variable name is called identifier, guys. While taking the identifier, we have to follow some rules and regulations. The identifier contains small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, underscore dollar, but should not start with number and does not allow special characters, right? And does not allow special characters. Identifiers must be unique, guys. That identifier is case sensitive, and identifier there is no length limiter, and keywords are not allowed as identifier. And it is possible to take the predefined class names and interface name as identifier, but recommended or not recommended means, guys, recommended or not recommended? Definitely which
Not
is not
recommended.
recommended, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, are you clear now?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, that is a completion of your first chapter, guys. Completion of your first
Sir,
chapter.
one more thing. For the identifiers, even the interface names also will include there.
The same thing. Class name, method name, variable name, interface name, enum name, annotation name, exception name, error name, all are included. Any name in Java, not only the specific variable and method names, any name in Java. Any name means what? It includes the everything, right? It includes everything, right? It includes everything, right? Exactly. Guys, any questions, please? Guys, did you discuss comments, right? In Java? Comments part. Comments basically to write the description.
Multi-line.
Single line, multi-line comments, right? Comments are used
Yes.
to write what? Description about application logics, right? Guys, project level
Yes.
comments are very, very important because today we are developing application. After 1 month or 2 months, if I resign the company, that code has to maintain by some other person, right? That code has to be maintained by some other person. In that case, if I write the proper comments, other guy is able to understand. If I didn't write the proper comments, is that other guy is able to understand my code?
No.
Guys, if I didn't write the proper comments, is that other guy is able to able to understand my code? Definitely no, right? Definitely he can understand what is the code I written, right? Exactly. That's what. See, guys, we guys are not permanent to the company, right? Definitely code is permanent, right? That's what when you write the code, you should add some proper comment, right? You should add what's a proper comment, right? Exactly, guys. That's what the comments are used to write the description about the application logics, guys, to understand the logics easily. The main object of comments is what? The project maintenance will become easy, right? Yeah, project maintenance will become easy, right? Yeah, purpose of comments, what? Comments are used to write the uh,
Description of the application logic.
description about the application logics, right? Description about application logics, guys. To understand the logics easy, right? To understand the logics easily, right? Exactly. To understand the logics easily, something like this, guys. The comments are the main object of comments is what? The project maintenance will become easy, right? Definitely the code writing is only once, but we have to maintain the code is lifelong, right? So we have to do some modifications and we have to add some extra new features, right? The main object of comments is what, guys? The main objective of
Maintenance.
comments is the project the project maintenance will become
Easy.
maintenance will become easy, right? Maintenance will become Yeah, maintenance will become easy, right? Exactly. The project maintenance will become easy, right? Is that comments are executable code or non-executable code, guys? Whatever
Non-executable.
the comments are what? The comments are what? Definitely non-executable code, right? Yeah, the comments are definitely non-executable code, right? These comments are ignored by compile itself, guys. The comments are non-executable code. These are ignored by these are what? Ignored by compiler, right? These are ignored by compiler basically. Guys, the points are clear. Comments are used as the description about the application logics, guys, to understand the logics easily. And the main object of comments is the project maintenance will become easy because someone has to maintain my code. Then other guys to understand my code means I can add some proper comments, right? The comments are non-executable code, guys. These are ignored by compile itself, right? These are ignored by compile itself. Guys, how many types of comments in Java? Basically, there are three types of comments, right? There are three types of comments in Java. Okay, there are three types of comments in Java, guys. Number one is basically like single line comment. Okay, single line comment, right? Single line comment means what, guys? We can write a description how many lines of code. We can write the description how many lines. We can write the description. Tell me, guys, you can write a description in single line, right? Exactly. Basically, single line comment which starts with a double slash, guys. Like comment, there are three types of comments basically. One is a single line comment. We can write the description how many lines of code, guys? Only single line, right? We can write the description one line, guys. So I assume like this is the filter logics, something like this. This is what filter logics, right? Exactly. For the second one, guys, the second one is what multi-line comments, right?
Multi-line commenter.
Yeah, multi-line comments. So we can write the description. We can write the description. How many lines of code, guys?
Two or three.
Description. More than one line, right? Not two or three. More than one line. More than one line means what we can add like multiple lines, right? It's not a problem. The multi-line comments, guys, which is starts with the slash star, okay, which is ends with the star slash, right? Exactly. Guys, which is starts with the slash star, ends with what? Star slash, right? Exactly. So starts with the slash star, guys. Here you can write the comment. Like so here a trainer, something like this. Trainer is Mr. Ratan. Yeah, Mr. Ratan here. Yeah, project name is like banking project. Something like this. What are the comments you can add? I can add that comments, right? Team size is like 10 members, like this, guys. You can close like star slash. Guys, multi-line comments is clear. Starts with the slash star. We can write the multiple lines of comments. We can end with what? Star slash, right? Exactly. Guys, developer level, while writing the code, we'll go for the only single line comment and multi-line comments. Developer level, what we will use, guys? Developer level, we will use always single line comment and what? Multi-line comments, right? Exactly. Developer level, we will always go with the single line comment and what? Multi-line comment, guys. And the third one is like documentation comments. See, guys, once your project is completed, we have to release the project, right? But while releasing the project, we have to give some documentation of your project or not. Your project contains how many classes, the class contains how many methods, what is the description of that methods, description of that method. We have to the complete information, right? We have to the complete information, right? Exactly. In that case, the documentation comments, guys, use it to prepare the documentation basically. Guys, that point is clear. Once your project is completed, definitely we have to give some documentation to the develop like users, right? See, guys, I'm developing one product. Once if I'm developing the product, I'm releasing the product into the market. When I'm releasing the product into market, about that product, I have some user manual, right? Yes, every product contains user manual or not. Even washing machine, bike, any product when you purchase, they contains manual, right? Yeah. In the same way, when I develop the product, when I'm releasing the product into the company, I have to give a user manual. That is called documentation. Then how can you prepare the documentation means using the documentation comments, guys. Basically, to write the documentation, guys, developer will never write the documentation because developer maybe he good at the development, but he's not good at the communication, right? That's what the documentation comments written by separated team basically. That point is clear. Next one is what?
Documentation.
Documentation comments, right? Exactly. So to prepare the doc API documents, right? guys, to prepare the API documentation, guys. API documentation, which is like starts with the slash star, guys, and every line keep on starts with star. Every line keep on starts with star, ending with what? Star slash, right? Here you can write the documentation comments, guys. We can write the documentation comment syntax is like this. And documentation comments is a developer will write this documentation comments. Some other team, guys, definitely some
Other team.
will write the documentation comments, which is used to prepare the API.
Ratan, sorry, I have some other meeting.
Yeah, you can.
You have completed? Just
Completed. Yeah. So
okay.
documentation.
Tomorrow is there, no class?
Tomorrow no class, guys. Next class will be Monday.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So this is like documentation comments, right? To prepare the documentation, guys. Definitely we understood that we will not prepare the documentation comments that are done by some other team, right? Exactly. And basically they will prepare the documentation using one tool like Java doc tool. Okay, so we will prepare the documentation. We will prepare the documentation. We'll prepare the documentation using Java doc tool, guys. Which tool, guys? Java doc tool, right? This is a command, guys. You can compilation means you are using Java C command, right? The execution means Java command, right? For the documentation, we are using the tool like Java doc tool. Java doc tool, right? Exactly, guys. And I said documentation comments used to prepare the API docs, right? API doc is nothing but what is the API full form, guys? Application
Portfolio interface. Sorry, programming interface.
Yeah, application programming interface, right? Exactly. The API full form is application programming interface, guys. Just it is a document, right? API is nothing but a document. It contains the detailed description. See, what is this documentation command purpose? To prepare the documentation, right? What is the documentation contains? It contains the complete information about your application, right? Your project, right? Exactly. What is the application programming interface, guys? It contains what? Detailed. Contains detailed description about the product, right? It contains a detailed description about the product, right? Exactly, guys. Yes or no? It contains what? Detailed description about the product, right? You will prepare such type of documents using this documentation comments. It contains detailed description of the product, and one more point you can say. See, guys, what is the use of the documentation for that API docs? See, we are interacting with the product. Definitely, we guys are interacting with the product with the help of what API documentation, right? Guys, assume like I purchased washing machine, but I don't know how to use that washing machine. If I don't know how to use that washing machine, what I will prefer? I will use the manual, right? Documentation, right? I will check the manual user manual so that I can interact with the product, right? That's what API contains detailed description about the product. Okay, using API, the end user can interact with the product, right? So that I can say it is an interface between end user and product or not, guys. It is a interface between uh, interface between end user and tell me, guys, it is interface between end user and what? Product, right?
Product.
That's okay, because the end user can interact with the product with the help of API documentation, right? The end user can interact with the product. The end user can interact with the product using API docs, right? API documentations. Guys, you got the clarity about what is the comments, how many types of comments, and what is the purpose of documentation comments to prepare the API documentations. What the purpose of documentation means? It contains a detailed description about the product, and the end user can interact. The end users, like users, the end users can interact with the product using API docs, right? The users can interact with product using API docs, right? Exactly, guys, that's all. The first chapter is completed clearly, so in detailed we complete the first chapter, guys. So Saturday, Sunday no class. Next class will be on Monday. When we will meet in Monday class, we will think about the second chapter. Are you clear now? Yeah, guys, I total
Ratan sir, when we start doing the longer programs, do let us know how to debug on Eclipse also.
Definitely, man. Definitely, 50% of core Java I'll run using Eclipse IDE only. No worries. Big topics I'll go with Eclipse IDE only. packages, packages, multi-threading, collections, exception handling. These concepts I'll do using Eclipse IDE only. But these are the starting topics, right? So that I'm going with the normal approach. Definitely I'll start with Eclipse IDE, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely project level using Eclipse IDE again. Eclipse IDE. Definitely we will do the practicals using Eclipse IDE only. Guys, first chapter it is taking the demo classes and first chapter complete introduction data types. Total 8 days completed, right? 8 days completed. Guys, give me some time because I'm uploading these YouTube videos in the YouTube clearly one by one. That's what I will take your classes clearly, chapter by chapter, and without missing even single point. I will take every class, like every point. Is that clear now? Yeah. First chapter is completed, guys. Monday we will meet. Bye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye bye.